you just have a seat right there. I'll be with you in just a second. Okay. So, what brings you in today? Okay, well, that's concerning. I'm just going to, open you a chart page here, if that's okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, from my understanding, just tell me again. Okay, you're smelling things you hear. Okay. You're tasting things just by looking at them. Okay. Okay. And you're hearing the things you feel. Well, it sounds to me like your senses are crisscrossed applesauced every which way but the right way. I think we can help you. Absolutely. So if you don't mind, first and foremost, I would like to take a listen to you, check your heart rate, make sure everything's in just tip-top shape, okay? Yeah, perfect. And then afterwards, I will walk you through a series of, I suppose we'd call them procedures, but they're really just tests, just to make sure that everything is in working order. Does that sound good to you? Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and just take a listen to you, if that's okay with you. It's a little cold. Apologize. Okay. So just breathe normal for me. Okay, and then just deep breaths for the back. That's okay. Just again. Okay. Again. And again. Okay. Well, that seems to be in working order. I am just going to go ahead and get your heart rate, if that's okay. Let me just mark down in your chart first of all. Well, usually we do it afterwards, but your senses are out of order, my brain's out of order. I'll forget by the time that it's actually time. So, I'm just going to check your temperature. So can I have your hand? Thank you so much. Okay, it's just... Perfect. I know sometimes it can feel like the longest 30 seconds of your life. Okay, so with your senses being out of whack, can I just touch your face real quick? I just want to, so tell me, does this hurt when I put pressure here? How about when I rub upwards? Any pain, any pressure, any, just sort of fullness feeling in your face, sort of stuffiness? Okay. Okay. And in your nose like that doesn't do anything? No? Okay. Alright. Turn your head for me, just do this. Do that. Up, down. Any pain with that? Okay, perfect. Just looking at you here. It doesn't seem like you have any concerning areas. Tip your ear for me. Other ear. Nothing stuck in there. Haven't got a dust bunny up there. Perfect. Well, we will go ahead and commence with the test. I think that'll be helpful. That way we can kind of get a good, sort of a good understanding of what's going on. Yeah. Perfect. So, first things first, we're going to be doing a couple tests for your eyesight. So, I'm going to do a light test first, if that's okay with you. Perfect. Let me just prepare my little light here. And this just makes sure that your pupils are reacting the way they should, that you're seeing things in your peripheral vision the way you should. Yeah. It's all very standard, very procedure. I'm just going to use this little light. You can see it has a little light on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you to just look straight right here, right at my nose. And the other eye. Perfect. Perfect. Now just keep looking here. Tell me when you stop seeing it. Okay. Again. Tell me when you stop seeing it. Perfect. And again. Perfect. And again. Perfect. Now I'm just going to lift up one of your eyelids here. You can just look around normal. Okay. And the other one. Perfect. Okay. Now, I want you to follow the light. So what I want you to do, keep your head straight. Don't move. Okay? Just keep your head straight and follow the light with your eyes. In both eyes. A little bit closer to you. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Further away. How about that? Just follow the light. Perfect. Okay. Now, I want you to just follow my finger. Okay? So, tell me when... Okay, see those fingers? Tell me when you stop seeing them. Perfect. Tell me when you stop seeing them. Perfect. Okay. Tell me, I got one finger up or two? Perfect. How many fingers I got up over here? How many I have over here? Over here? Wiggle them down here. How many am I wiggling? Perfect. How many wiggling up here? Perfect. And how many wiggling over here? Over here? Alright, I'm going to just look straight at my nose. Keep looking here. I'm going to wiggle my fingers, and you tell me if it's coming from which corner. Is it up left, up right, down left, down right? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so then the one last thing for your eye test, I'm going to ask you to take a look at these, and I want you to tell me what color you're seeing, okay? So, what color is this? What color? Okay, perfect. And what color is this? What color is this? Perfect. Now I'm going to show you two colors. You tell me which one's red. Which one's perfect? I'll show you two colors. You tell me which one's blue. Which one's blue? Perfect, perfect. Now, tell me. Show you two colors. Are they the same color? Are they different? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, let me just get those findings down. You're doing great. Perfect. So, the second part of this test, we've done your vision. We're going to be doing your hearing. Now, we're going to do a couple of tests. We're going to sort of just be testing how well you're hearing, what frequency you're hearing, and then how far you can hear. Did you fall victim to using loud headphones growing up? I don't think there's a generation that can say they didn't. So that is perfectly okay. Sometimes it causes damage, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends, and age has everything to do with it. So, I'm first going to check your frequency. So this is a little bit of a sound bar we're going to use here, and I'm just going to tap it, and you tell me if you can hear it, okay? It's just as simple as that, whether you can hear it or not. Let's see if it's not going to malfunction on us here today. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. Okay, perfect. And you heard that? Good, good. So, now, do you hear my fingers? Hear how they're fluttering? Yeah, perfect. I want you to tell me, I want you to close your eyes first of all. Just close them for me. Close them. No peeking. I'm going to flutter my fingers, and you just tell me whether you hear them really well, or kind of well, or not at all. Okay? Perfect. Okay. Okay? I'm sure you heard our AC system kick on. Every 15 minutes, like clockwork. Perfect. Okay, and tell me, is this sound getting stronger or weaker? Okay. Is it getting weaker? Is it getting stronger? Weaker, stronger? Weaker, stronger. Weaker, stronger. Try to get you up on that one. Okay, good, good. another form of, that's the sound, and then that's the finger flutters. We're going to try and see. This is specifically designed, do you hear that? With a range of sound that you should be able to hear if everything's working perfectly. Okay, perfect. Tell me, does that sound clear to your ears? Does it sound stuffy? Is there any blockage? Does it sound like you're hearing it underwater? Okay, now close your eyes for me again. Close them. And I want you to tell me if this is close by or if this is far away. Okay? Perfect. Is this close by or is it far away? Okay. Now keeping your eyes closed, just tell me, am I tapping? Okay, am I tapping? Am I tapping? Am I tapping? Am I tapping? And am I tapping? Perfect. Well, I'm going to put your hearing results down. Perfect. So the next thing I want to test on you is your sense of smell. So I have a few different containers here, and they look like they have nothing in them. You can see up close. There's nothing in them. Yeah. They have an aroma inside them. Very fun. So I'm going to just open these and just tell me what you smell. And not let it all trap out. Just take a big whiff. Okay. And what do you smell? Okay. And what about this one? Big whiff. What do you smell with that one? Perfect, perfect. And what about this one? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now I'm going to give you two different scents, and you're going to tell me whether these are pleasant or unpleasant. So, first one. Take a whiff. Is that pleasant or unpleasant? Mm-hmm. Big whiff. Is that pleasant or unpleasant? Okay. Big whiff. Is that pleasant or unpleasant? Pleasant, unpleasant, pleasant or unpleasant? Mm-hmm. And one more time. Pleasant or unpleasant? Pleasant or unpleasant? Pleasant or unpleasant? Pleasant or unpleasant? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, you're doing very good so far. Let me go ahead and get that. Jot it down here. Okay. So, the next thing we're going to do, we've done eyes, ears, nose, mouth. That's next. So I have here these different flavor cubes that I think you'll find helpful in identifying different flavors. And this is, it's brand new. So the flavors have not been tampered with, you should get the full effect. So, let's just we have different ones in here. So I will give you this one to try, and you just tell me what you think. And I'll try it with you, so that you know you're not eating anything nefarious. They're all very pleasurable flavors. Okay. Okay. Let's try. I think you'll like this one. Try that one out. Just okay. Okay. We'll try just one more. And you tell me what you think of that. Okay. Perfect. Well, it seems that the only thing left to do, you can spit them out right in that trash can over there. It ain't gonna bother anybody. So I'm going to do the last exam on you, and this one is all about touch. So first and foremost, I'm just going to run this brush across your face. You tell me if you feel it, if it's less sensitive or more sensitive in some areas. So just a sort of baseline. Okay, perfect. So you feel that everywhere perfectly? Yeah? Perfect. So now I want you to close your eyes, and you're going to tell me whether you're feeling on your left side or your right side, anywhere from forehead to chin. Okay, perfect. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Mm-hmm. Sweep, sweep. Sweep, 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 sweep. Perfect. Sweep, 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 sweep. Mm-hmm. Lighter touch here. handle of our sound bar here. You can feel it. It's not super sharp. It's got a little bit of a... You'll be able to notice it. So, this is soft. And this is sharp. So, you tell me what's soft and what's sharp when you feel it. Eyes closed. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna write this down too, but with my findings, you're not exhibiting any signs of senses rewiring. Have you been sick lately? Experienced any cold or flu-like symptoms? No? Okay. Have you, eaten anything weird in the past couple weeks? I think we found our culprit. Yeah, I don't think, just for future reference, doctor's recommendation, I don't know if I would have 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲 Flamin' Hot Cheeto pea soup in the future again. That might be the problem. As well as any gastrointestinal problems. We don't want a hole in our stomach, so that's just a recommendation. But I think we figured out why your senses were crossed. So, with that, I'm going to give you the script, and this is simply for you to get something soothing, something like ice cream or something, and that'll keep your senses to normal. And just at home, if your nose seems a little stopped or you've smelled too many candles, you can smell coffee. That'll always do the trick. I always tell patients to just smell raw coffee beans or coffee powder. That'll work too. And if you need a little visual or audio reset, I hear this new craze called ASMR on YouTube. It's really helping people. I think it'd be worth a shot. But thank you for coming in. I'm glad to help in any way that I can. Please, if you need me again, do not hesitate to come in. I'm always here.